Okay, so let's have a quick look here at our game. We're going to break this down, I think, into little shorter tutorials. So created this animation here in Figma. We'll take a look at how to do that. Loads in all the sections individually. And then here we've got 4 buttons on the screen. Each one of those buttons has its own custom-made background image here. So here we can see it's got its own little curvy button. And I guess the reason for wanting to do those is having looked at and played a variety of these different games. But when you look online, you do a search for this, you can see that that kind of shape, this kind of arc shape or this curved shape is really, really common in these designs. Sometimes they're squares, sometimes they're circles. But I think the whole idea of design challenge, we want the design to kind of match. Yeah, that seems to be kind of that pattern then. So created these shapes here. Very, very easy to do. Created the off and the on state. So we'll take a look at how to do that. First thing we want to do here is go to our pen tool, our drawing tool. So ellipse. I've made these 700 by 700. And so the reason is that the Thunkable screen is only 375 pixels wide. But we want to make sure then that we're not getting too much like stretching or dithering, let's say, where it's the resources look kind of stretched out. The thing then that we want to have a look at is the arc feature. Here you can change that. We could potentially do a Pac-Man game, let's say, in the future, but that's not what we want to do here. What we're really interested in is looking at these arc features now that come up when you start manipulating the circle like this. So these segments, they kind of remind me of a pie chart, but not a pie chart really. It's actually what's called a donut chart. So that's like a pie chart, but has the center cut out of it just like a donut or like a bagel. So let's change this here to 90 degrees. So you can see it rotates it. Then you can also change the percentage of the sweep or the percentage of the radius. We want 25% for that. And then here, the last percentage is the percentage of the middle of or the whole of the donut. So let's, try 20. That's quite small. I think I used about 40 or so for mine. But you can make those a lot thinner as well. So you could do different designs in this very, very easily. Let's drop that down to 40. That seems okay. Pop a little radius on this here, 20-ish pixels, 20. And yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. The other thing then in terms of like, where do we get the colors from? These colors actually come from the color palette here, directly in Thunkable. So all I did was, just use the eyedropper tool here for this. So let's make a couple of copies, Option and drag for those. Let's rotate them around. So that's 180, I think. This one here, 270. Looks about right. And then the bottom one, that must be 0. But like very, very quick, very easy to do that. Just a few clicks. And then the final thing then is just to fill, just to choose the colors. So we can use the eyedropper tool here. Let's choose some different colors then. Let's grab this purple, pink,